a little bit about managers who frustrate their staff. And the reason why I want to talk about this topic this morning is because of I've been meeting a lot of clients over the last couple of weeks because of a campaign I have going on. And people have been talking to me about different things. And then, I came across a situation where I witnessed a manager literally um, doing and saying things that made his staff so frustrated, and I saw eyes rolling and things like that. So I wanted to talk this morning about managers who frustrate their staff. Did you know that one of the main reasons why employees leave their organization is because of bad managers? Yes, indeed. It has nothing to do with the job. Well, I wouldn't say nothing, but it has less to do with the job, less to do with pay, less to do with their coworkers, but more to do with who they're reporting to. Now, these are some of the main reasons why employees leave their positions. They leave because they're frustrated. They're frustrated because they lack direction. There's no personal development for them, and there's favoritism happening in some cases. And they leave most of all to get away from a bad manager. Reports say that over 36% of the workforce through polls have indicated that they left their job because they had a bad manager. Now, what is the difference between a bad manager and a good manager? A good manager leads with vision, right? They have a vision, they know where they want to take the team, they understand the vision for the organization and how their team's vision is going to fit into that organization. And from that knowledge, they set a clear strategy for their team or their group or their followers to work toward um, contributing to that vision. And they empower their staff to make decisions in alignment with that strategy, right? They care also about their employees' personal development. They care about their personal life. They care about their work-life balance. All in all, a good manager is a servant leader. There are more things that I could say about a good manager, but for time, we'll work with those, right? Now, if your manager isn't exhibiting any of these qualities, then you could easily put them in the bad bunch, or, for lack of a better word, you say bad bunch, but we could say they just need some more career development. So bad managers are the ones who frustrates their staff. They lack clarity and vision. They may not understand the organization's vision, or even if they understand the organization's vision, they don't know how to craft a vision for their own team that aligns with that vision. And so, whenever they ask their employees or assign tasks to their employees, they always have changing expectations. So, today they will ask you to do one thing, tomorrow they're telling you to do something different. And if you do what they ask you to do yesterday, then they're saying, well, why did you do that? This is what I wanted you to do. And then when you do what they tell you to do today, then tomorrow it changes again. Now, can you understand why the staff is becoming frustrated as the minute goes by, because they just can't keep up with all the changes that are happening and happening so quickly? Um, what else falls under bad management? Micromanaging. Have you ever had a manager who just goes over every little thing you do with a fine tooth comb? They look at everything. You can't make a decision without them knowing about it or approving it. They just have to have everything. They what it is that they lack trust. They don't trust you to do what they hired you to do. These kind of managers also stifles creativity and personal development. So even if you have an idea, you will never feel safe bringing it to that manager and say, hey, I was thinking that we should do this, because guess what's going to happen? They're going to say, that's not a great idea, or okay, it's a good idea, but we'll do it later, and then nothing ever gets done about it, or they just stagnate the whole process of something that you're working on. Have you ever experienced any of these situations? And did you feel frustrated? Yes, you did. I know what it feels like. I've been there before. Now, what's the solution when you're facing situations like that? The first thing that comes to mind is communication. So, communication is not only from the management perspective, it also comes from your perspective. There has to be communication from both sides. So, if you're getting some instructions on something to do and you're not sure that about what the outcome is supposed to be, ask questions. You have to ask questions to clarify what you were being told to do. right? And now the manager's responsibility is to set clear expectations. So when he's responding to the questions that you're asking, his responses have to be clear. His or her responses have to be clear so that you know that once you embark on doing that task, that you're going to carry it out in a way which pleases them. So there has to be some clear communications coming from both parties. Reiterate back to them what they said so that you know that you understand it. And once you're given the tasks to work on, prioritize your tasks. Find out from them through conversation, through communication, which tasks take precedence. What do you want me to work on first? What should I focus on today? How does this one stack up against this one? Just so you know that you're doing the things that matter most first. Okay? And on the management end, they have to learn to delegate and trust. Managers, if you don't trust your staff, it's a reflection back on you. You're the one who hired them. So if you don't trust them, then it means that you're not a good judge of character and you didn't do a good job in the screening process when they went through the interviews. Okay, so you have to look at yourself as well in order for this relationship to work. It's a symbiotic relationship, and if one part of it isn't working, it's going to throw the other parts off. All right, so here's the thing. One of the main things that can solve a situation where management is frustrating their staff is ongoing management and development. Ongoing management development and mentoring. Management development and mentoring. Managers have to continue to learn and grow. Good leaders continue to learn and grow throughout their lifetime. It's not a matter of I stop learning. It's not a matter of I stop aspiring because I've now attained a management position. You need it now more than ever because you're going to be leading a diverse team of people. And right now, the hot button in the industry is equality and diversity. And if you don't know how to deal with people, you're going to be continually frustrating your staff and you won't get the results that you want for your team. Now, this is where we come in. And I would like to talk to you about our summer leadership program that I've created and I've been putting out there. Some of you have already expressed your interest in coming to that course. But in Carly Millwood International, we are in the leadership producing business where we help managers and staff to improve their their leadership skills. It doesn't matter if you have a title. It doesn't matter if you don't have a title. What we want to do with you is to help you improve and to go to your next level. So my leadership training program for the summer is coming up, and this is the first module that I'm presenting on July 17th, leading with people in mind. For anyone who has a team that you feel is frustrated with you, or if you're a part of a team where you're frustrated with your manager, this course is for you. We're going to be talking about what are the important things that managers need to know in order to have a highly functioning team, a team that is productive and engaged, right? Because right now, again, that's a big thing. There are over 50% of employees are not engaged in their jobs. And why is that? We're going to be talking about some of that. We're going to be giving you some solutions to some of those problems and helping you to build in order to go back and become more effective leaders. We have a second course in the program called Principle Centered Leadership. And that one is going to be a part two to a webinar I did earlier this year called Lead with Intention. So I would love you to come into that one because we have some great stuff going on in there. We have case studies that we have prepared for you. It's not going to be your regular classroom led where the teacher stands up and talks to you all day. You're going to have exercises to do. You're going to have case studies to do because at the end of the day, it's for your learning. And the third one we have in the package is Elevate, think beyond the norm. And this is about cultivating a leadership mindset that is so cutting edge that it keeps you above the competition. So I encourage you to register for one of these courses on my website, www.carlinmillwood.com/events page. Go there, choose the one that you like, or even better, You can get them for 3 pack. I have them now going for only $114.99, all three together, if you register before August 1st. It is an actual $224 value, which I have cut down for you for the summer for $114.99. So if you act now before August 1st, you'll be able to get all three courses for only $114.99. Right now, I want to encourage you to continue doing the best that you can. I know that we're in difficult situations, especially because of the whole COVID-19 lockdown, and everyone is, doing the best we can right now. But at the same time, you still have to maintain a certain level of performance, a certain level of customer satisfaction, a certain level of employee satisfaction. And so we want to help you with that. So tap in, register for our courses, and we'll see you soon. Please shoot me a message through Facebook Messenger, email me, Carlene@carlenemillwood.com, with any questions you may have. I'd be happy to answer them for you. Have a great Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.